Holding steady at about 80 in the number 2 lane here. Still light traffic.
Light traffic, 10-4, number 2 lane.
And 2922, I believe our next intersection is going to be Highway 67. And he's transitioning over to the number 1 lane now.
10-4, number 1 lane, he's approaching the intersection of the 67.
At Lincoln 5.
5, go ahead.
For any PD unit who is behind the pursuit, they should not be actively involved in this pursuit. They can stage in case the suspect turns around.
And 2920, we're in the number 1 lane, slowed down to about 55 miles an hour, still coming up on 67 up the grade here.
10-4.
And Lincoln 5, for the record, I've been using a light emitter on the intersections to keep them green so you don't have any broadsides.
Any unmarked National City units need to drop out per 190 Lincoln. Any unmarked National City units drop out.
And 2920, back up to probably about 70 here, number 1 lane, and we're coming up on 67, so we keep the air clear on the intersection, please.
22 Nora, you have the air 10-4 approaching 67.
All right, coming up on 67, and it's going to be a red ball here, so stand by.
Coming up to a red ball, 10-4.
And he's stopped behind his stake that truck, so we're just sitting steady in the number 2 lane here.
Stops behind a truck, 10-4.
Okay, he's working his way through the cars. If I can get the unmarked units out of my way, he's going to go northbound on 67. Sheriff's tried to spike him. If you can pull that spike out of the road for us.
Ready to get up there. 10-4, going to try to spike him.
And he's continuing northbound 67 from Scripps Poway at about 70, and he's moved over the number 2 lane.
10-4, 24 minutes, continuing 67.
Pop and grab that deputy's equipment bag.
You just grab the deputy's equipment bag.
Got it. Force ball staff on primary.
And 22 Nora coming up on, look like Iron Mountain Drive, I believe.
Iron Mountain Drive, 10-4.
And continuing northbound number 2 lane at about 65, no traffic northbound ahead of us, I see.
Speed at 65, 10-4, number 2 lane, northbound 67.
And 22 Nora, we are coming up, I believe, on Poway Road here, which is going to be a T.
Approaching Poway Road, which is a T.
Iowa 6, just give a heads up that there's a news helicopter overhead and it is live on the news.
10-4, live feed on the news.
And 22 Nora, about 65 miles an hour, number 2 lane, northbound. It's a green light here at Poway Road, and he's going to continue northbound.
And Iron Mountain, speed's about 65 miles an hour.
Passing Poway Road, speeds at 65 miles an hour.
And 22 Nora, he's moved it back up to close to 80, coming up on the LE lane, no traffic northbound, still light.
Approaching LE lane, 10-4, close to 80 miles an hour.
past Deli Lane, continuing northbound at 70, coming up on Chaparral Way.
Coming up on Chaparral Way, 10467 northbound.
Alright, he's past that, so we're continuing northbound. Speed's about 60 now, no traffic. And looks like the next road's Cloudy Moon Drive.
10-4, still northbound, next exit, Cloudy Moon Drive.
In 2920 north, just for those units again, it's supposed to be an armed 211 guy, so we might want to back up just a little bit in case he decides to stop again.
10-4, spikes are being set up at 10 across.
KD Lane.
KD Lane setting up spikes, 10-4.
4412,
You're unreadable.
4412, 67, Caroline, looks like.
10-4.
22 Nora, number 1 lane passing through, it looks like Cloudy Moon Lane at about 65 now.
Past Cloudy Moon, speed at 65.
And 22 Nora, northbound passing Mount Woodson Road, still on Highway 67, speeds about 70 and light traffic.
Speed at 70, light traffic, 10-4. There's spikes at Katy Lane and Bretner. Katy Lane and Bretner, there's spikes set up.
Coming up on Archie Moore Road at about 70 miles an hour in the number 1 lane.
Miles an hour, number 1 lane.
Got the pursuit. Those units back off. Give them space for the spikes.
Units, give them space for the spikes. Give him space for the spikes. Hit the spike.
2922, that's a good hit. He's yielding on the right shoulder. The spikes were successful, so we're yielding on the right.
10-4. Sorry.
You want to see driver door open?
Driver door open, 10-4. Unreadable. So you have an update other than driver door open?
He's not compliant with command.
Not compliant with command.
Pepper ball deployed.
Pepper ball deployed, 10 more. Units unreadable.
Unit from 67 Poway.
10 more.
Detaining the driver.
Detaining the driver, 10 more.
Driver detained.
Driver detained, 10 more.
Delta for an update. The vehicle is clear. We're waiting to clear the trunk.
Vehicle clear, waiting to clear the trunk.
Delta code 4 all the way around.
Code 4 all the way around, 10 more.
Delta Station Q.
Go ahead, 610.
Start at 1185, we're at 17,000 blocks, Highway 67.
17,000 block, Highway 67, 10 more.
And 610 Delta, if you can request a flatbed.
10 more.